It says, "You shall make the robe of the ephod all of violet. There shall be an opening at its top in the middle of it. Around its opening there shall be a binding of woven work like the opening of a coat of mail, so that it will not be torn." And then 33 to 35, it says, "You shall make on its hem pomegranates of violet, purple, and scarlet material all around on its hem, and bells of gold between them all around. A golden bell and a pomegranate, all around the hem of the robe. It shall be on Aaron when he ministers, and its sound shall be heard when he enters and leaves the holy place before the Lord, so that he will not die." Now, again, interesting description, and then at the end there, it's like, what? So first, the robe of the ephod was made all of violet, and it was worn beneath the ephod, as you can see in that picture there. So the ephod is that kind of golden top kind of apron, and then that violet robe was underneath it. You can see the bells at the bottom there. So it had this strengthened, seamless opening for the head so that it would not tear. And then the hem of the robe on the bottom was woven with pomegranates made of violet, purple, and scarlet, alternating with these golden bells around the bottom. And like it says, you could hear the bells when he would enter and leave the Holy of Holies, the holy place before the Lord, so that he will not die. Now, again, we've seen these colors a few times now. And the robe was all violet, again, symbolizing heaven and symbolizing truth and symbolizing divine origin. And again, the high priest's actions were rooted in the divine origin of his calling. So again, symbolism there. But the seamless construction actually pointed to Jesus as well, believe it or not. In John chapter 19, when Jesus was crucified, and when the soldiers were trying to sell his clothing, it says specifically, Jesus' tunic was seamless, woven in one piece. Pretty interesting. But the other interesting part of this is the bells and the pomegranates on the bottom. They represent this kind of balance in ministry. Pomegranates are fruit, and they have a bunch of seeds. But here they represent fruitfulness. They represent blessing. They represent God's abundant life. And then the golden bells symbolize a testimony or a clear public witness. Ministry should be characterized both by sound and by substance. Ministry needs testimony. Ministry needs teaching, but it also needs fruit and good works tied to it.